in there for Jabbar Gaffney. Did he get in? We look again. I thought they might have considered reviewing it. They did not do that. They just, yeah, he's in.
Yeah.
24-21. Wes Welker, valuable. Going, it doesn't know where he's going. He's going back and forth. And he gets the ball there, swinging it out to him, 13-yarder.
Now, later in the fourth and 1st and 15, Brady steps up. Zing! Randy Moss dives. Either way, makes a great diving catch. Holds on, leads to a field goal. Gustafsson.
It's good to get out there and gain some confidence that we can win a game when the conditions aren't really like they've been. We had great weather all year, so anytime you beat the Jets, it's a great win. And 5-0 in the division, and 14-0, so a lot to be proud of.
Oh, we're happy with our record, but you know, right now it's all 1 week seasons. You know, take a look at the Jet film, make corrections from that, move on to Miami. That's all we're thinking about.
Rain expected later on in the day. It was a late kickoff. Tom Brady and company looking at all sorts of records, and Brady was looking at Randy Moss wide open under the goalpost. 46 touchdown passes. Brady 7-0. The pay down to the 1 is New England. Brady to Moss, touchdown. And so the hookup twice by them. Moss some more as we go along. So meanwhile, still in the second, Brady. And how does Lance Schulters not get it? Jabbar Gaffney is gone. Lance Schulters, Sergeant Schulters, unfortunately for him, he knew nothing on this play. How did he not get it?
A great play on the football, goes right through his arms to the receiver, and you see the look on his face.
We try to treat every week the same. Try to do what's best for the football team next week, same as we always do. It's nothing different.
What's best for the football team?
Whatever it is, that's what it's going to be.
Win next week or look at big picture?
Whatever's best for the football teams, that's what we'll do.
When we started this season, you know, you're always looking at the schedule going, yeah, you know, this one looks, you know, we can win this one. And, you know, I guess every time I do that, we end up 16-0. So I guess, you know, we have an opportunity this week to play the Giants and hopefully, you know, get to 16-0.
The largest
Not
deficit
so fast, my friend.
the Patriots had ever had all year, but, you know, they still have, well, what's his number? 12, right?
He's good.
That's a better 12.
81 ain't bad.
And there's Randy Moss, just throws it up for a touchdown, and of course,
Still with the lead. It's as Gibber Wilson slipped. Moss was open. There we go. Touchdown. And so it's 31-28. The Patriots on the ball. The clock runs out, but it doesn't run out on the unbeaten season for the Patriots. 16-0, and for what they hope is counting. The Patriots take the Giants' best shot and come from behind by 12 and win at 38-35. Coach Bill Belichick and company.
Really exciting to be a part of this football team, and what these guys did today. I think all the credit goes to the players. They stepped up. They made a lot of outstanding plays at critical times in the game, especially there in the second half and the fourth quarter. And you know, they came through like they have all year.
Everyone's going to enjoy this one. This happens once every 35 years, so celebrate for a couple of days and get ready to go back to work.
51-yard touchdown pass for Randy Moss. And that is the ball game. Patriots rolling over the New York Jets.
The Patriots caught breaking NFL rules yesterday.
cheating, which is what this clearly and blatantly was.
Visual evidence supports the suspicions.
Commissioner Roger Goodell promised stiff sanctions. Yesterday, he delivered.
The whole situation is behind us, and we're moving on to the San Diego Chargers.
Fires down the right side. Touchdown! Intercepted! He's down the sideline! Look at the speed of that man! Touchdown! Octavius Thomas! Ready to throw. Fires. Caught. Touchdown! Randy Moss! Shoots it down the right side. Randy Moss is there. He's got it! Touchdown! Fires left. Touchdown! Randy Moss! Touchdown! Randy Moss! Third touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. Brady looks, fires left, wide open, Ben Watson, touchdown. Touchdown, Benjamin Watson. Touchdown to Randy Moss. Touchdown, Wes Welker. Caught, touchdown, Wes Welker. Touchdown, touchdown, Patriots. What a spectacular catch. That was a thing of beauty. Another spectacular catch by this incredible football player. Tom Brady's sixth touchdown pass of the game, a career high. Play action fake, right side, touchdown. Takes it, fires end zone, touchdown. Randy Moss, fumble, ball on the ground, picked up, Colvin, touchdown. The Patriots are just taking no prisoners. Tom Brady to Kevin Close. The Patriots have taken the lead. That's it. The Patriots have come from behind. Fires touchdown, Randy Moss again. Number 4 in the game. And the Patriots machine is in high gear. Pick off left side to Sabe Samuel. Gonna take it all the way. Oh, baby. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Patriots remain undefeated. Caught for the touchdown. And New England leads. He got it, but shy of the end zone. And the game ends.
Brady's going to throw a lateral pass, and it's dropped. They throw another lateral. Here comes Brady. He's going to throw it down the field. Caught for a touchdown by Jabbar Gaffney.
Back to throw. He's in the end zone. He gets hit as he gets rid of the ball. It's picked off and run in for a touchdown. The Patriots are now 14-0. He's going to go the distance. Maroney got through that hole like he was shot out of a cannon. The Patriots improved to 15-0. Randy Moss is there, and he drops it. Tom Brady ran to Randy Moss, and they each have set NFL records on the go-ahead touchdown. The first time any NFL team has gone 16-0.
NFL primetime begins with what appears to be the end of the season for Patriots quarterback Tom Brady. In the first quarter on this hit by Chief safety Bernard Pollard went down with an injury to his knee, did not return. There's a press conference at 3 o'clock Eastern, but it appears that he may be done for the entire season.
I'll tell you this right now, but we'll go to it a little later too. Darrelle Revis, best corner in football.
They missed Welker. Here's his replacement, Julian Edelman. Nice run down to the Jets' 12. It was a 29-yard game, setting up a field goal.
No sense in trying to make a silly throw. Just take a sack punt.
All right, Brady, play fakes, under pressure, hits Edelman for 17. This is Brady time.
10-3. Now Tom Brady, 1st and 10 from the Falcons' 26. Brady, remember it was sloppy conditions, sort of falling down, and that was nowhere near Randy Moss, and Brady's a little upset there. Later in that drive, 2nd and 10 on the Falcon 15. Brady looking for Joey Galloway. They're just not in sync, Trent.
No, there's definitely some issues there between Galloway and Brady. They're going to fix it, but you got to catch the ball.
And then on the very next play, Brady with lots of time to Sammy Aiken, a little miscommunication. Now, Brady's now mad. Aiken tries to explain. Brady asks how hard it is to run the route, and then they go to the bench and voice their frustrations to Bill Belichick. Bill's like, all right, we got a plan. We're going to stick with the plan. Third quarter now, Patriots up 16-10. Take a look, 4th and inches. They're going for it on their own 24-yard line.
This is a very interesting call. They convert 2 4th downs in this drive. I like the play calling because it works.
Okay, 4th and 3. Here it is again. You like it because it works. A hookup with Moss for 21. That would lead to a Patriots field goal. Hey, sometimes you need to do something to jumpstart your team. They're up 19-10. Fourth quarter, 1st and 10 from their own 28. Brady to Randy Moss. Well, if he's uncovered, he's probably going to make that catch for 16 yards. Now the payoff. 3rd and 6 from the Falcons' 36. Brady with all kinds of time to Chris Baker. 36-yard touchdown, his 200th of his career. The Patriots win it 26-10.
It's early AFC supremacy here in the offing at the quarter pole. And, well, Tom Brady, well, showing he's all the way back from that knee injury that ended his year a year ago here, scrambling and, just avoids Ray Lewis.
But you got to get down a little quicker because the linebackers and defense, they still can take a shot at you if you get down late.
Took their shots there, but Brady was in. 1-yard sneak. It was a score. Patriots were up 10-7. First rushing touchdown allowed by that Ravens D on the year. Later then in the second quarter, Brady's back. Finding Sammy Morris. Well, Terrell Suggs coming in towards Brady's needs, and Brady looking for a flag. He gets it, roughing the passer. Keeping, the Ravens in this one. Next drive then, Brady telling his mates, we're going to get this done, we're going to get this done, and he gets it done here. Fred Taylor, 13 yards on the screen, 1st down.
You know why you call that screen? That's Suggs' side. That'll slow him down.
That'll slow him down. And then here, finding Sam Aiken, 26 yards later. Let's move those chains yet again, and then a little play action again, slowing him down, maybe freezing the backers. Randy Moss opening up the middle, 20-yard gain. Chains move yet again, but 3 plays later, pressured. Just get it to Randy Moss.
Yeah, sometimes it's good to be lucky. because that ball was tipped, but because Moss had his head turned around, he's able to play the ball before the defender. Touchdown.
It really worked out well.
Horrible team defense. You have a 3-over-2. One of these guys has to have outside leverage on Wes Welker. They completely blow the coverage. Brady obviously is going to find it, and Welker's going to catch it.
And then in the opening drive of the third quarter, to the shock of some, Brady was still in there. And then he connects with Moss for another touchdown. Brady's numbers were ridiculous. The Patriots win it 59-0.
80-0. And all the great ones have this. Tom Brady steps up, steps through the pocket, but the eyes are up, downfield, so that he can throw to his open.
Go on to win in London if they could win at Miami. Tom Brady's finger hurt practice Friday. Would it be a question mark? Well, you tell me. First quarter, Brady, just a few minutes into the game, zing, Brady-Moss, they're at it again. 58-yard touchdown. Brady left the field, would come back. New England led early 14-0. Now it's second quarter, it's 14-7. Brady, two guys going to go over 100 catches for the third straight year with the Patriots. Wes Welker, 58-yard gain by little number 83. Now 4th and 1 at the 6. They're going to go for it. 14-10 New England lead. But here come the Pats. Brady, right sideline. Sam Aiken. He's Aiken to make a big catch. And good. Go all the way. 81 yards. It's 21-10 New England. Point game. Patriots look to get breathing room. Brady, Welker, nice.
Whoa.
Makes a move. He gets small.
Whoa.
And while Brady plays, remember, they and Carolina hooked up in quite a scintillating Super Bowl just a few years back. Brady to Randy Moss. Chris Gamble makes the pick when Moss kind of.
Well, you just take a look at it. You judge for yourself what you see there.
But a big gamble toward the end of the half enables New England to help to tie it. Gambled by Carolina. Brady hits Wes Welker 6 yards, and Charles Godfrey just nails him. The little big man.
And it just goes to show how tough Wes Welker is. That's a big hit.
Because this is the very next play, Tom. Brady, Welker, you know, this is the best thing by far the Patriots have. Brady to Welker, that was 13. Brady to Welker, that's 13. 3 plays later, Brady to Welker on the swing pass. Many returns, punts. He does it all. Next play, Brady, Welker. He's so good in yards after the catch. He's caught balls. He's caught more than 100 balls for 3 straight seasons. Only the 4th to ever do it. Brady, Ben Watson, 5-yard touchdown, 96-yard march, 14-7 the Patriots. Score 14-10, fourth quarter, Brady to Moss. Afterwards, quarterback, wide receiver try to straighten things out.
He was frustrated and you know, in himself and the situation, and it's just something you got to fight through, and he keeps fighting through it, and you know, you have those days where it's not all great, but you know, you keep lining up, you keep going up, you know, you just got to keep fighting. I think that's the message I always try to convey to everybody. I mean, you're a quarterback, you throw picks, you throw bad balls. If you're a receiver, you drop balls. If you're a running back, you fumble balls, and you know, it's just part of the process, and you know, it's about making the next one a good one and not, you know, making the next one another bad one because you're, you know, a little bit down in the dumps.
Here we go. Could the upset-minded Bills knock off Tom Brady? We told you 12 in a row against the Bills, 17 of 18. And Bills open with a field goal. Tom Brady deep to Randy Moss. You know, he's certainly been in the news. Pass interference, Buffalo. So that sets up New England with great field position. Later in the drive, 1st and goal at the 13. And this is pretty. Zing, Moss. And the Patriots lead 7-3.
Very nice catch.
The rest of this game, and really for most of this game, it was all about Tom Brady. Looking sharp, feeling good, little pump fake, and there's a touchdown to Randy Moss. That put him up 7-0. By the way, Wes Welker in this game, for the 3rd straight season, over 110 catches. He missed a couple of games this year. That's never been done before in NFL history. 29-yard gain there. 2 plays later, 2nd and 7. Let's go back to the 110 catch machine. Another first down. 13 catches, 138 yards, 6th game this season with at least 100 yards. Oh, by the way, stop me if you've heard this before. Tom Brady likes to throw against the Jacksonville Jaguars. 28-0. Fourth quarter, same score. 2nd and 8 from the 17. It's a faked Fred, and they find one to Randy Moss. Patriots go on to win 35-7. I don't know what was wrong with Tom Brady. He actually had 3 incompletions in this game.
which they took last year, got all the way to the AFC title game. Bill Belichick knows something about playoffs. How would he play the Patriots? We're playing everybody. Just about everybody, certainly on offense. Tom Brady against Houston to Wes Welker. And this, it was just a cut. Wes Welker plays so much in the big guys, Tom. He's the leading receiver in the NFL, and he cut ACL and MCL.
Yeah, and the plant leg, and I can guarantee you he knew it as soon as it happened, and you can see his emotion on the sideline.
123 catches, led the league by far. Brady-Moss across the middle takes a hit. Randy gets up, he's fine. Second quarter, Brady came out of the game for the Patriots.
Yes.
Touchdown. Brady playing start of third quarter. Pressure, Houston. Houston playing for their first winning record and to stay alive in the playoffs. Connor Barwin pushes him Brady words.
Yeah, and Brady's not going to take it without letting you know how upset he is right there.